Keep calm and take profit. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I took a $500 account to over $5,000 in less than 1 month without over leveraging, without over trading, just taking small, consistent wins and eventually growing it to an account size that for most people would make for a good full-time trading income. So let's get into the video.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Rico, aka RockStarrFX here, back with another video. And in this video, I already know if you guys stick with it and really understand these concepts that I'm about to teach you today, not only could they absolutely change the game for your trading and your scalping in the markets, but it would help you develop consistent profit over time, eventually leading to you becoming a full-time trader making full-time withdrawals. Although being successful in the markets might be subjective to the person that's trading and the life that they're currently living, what I think it's very important to understand for everybody here is that you need to stop comparing yourself to what it is that you see on social media. Meaning, you are not here to be a full-time day trader just for the sake of buying a Lamborghini and living in some luxurious mansion on the hills somewhere. All full-time really means is that you can begin to replace your current job income with the money that you're making in trading. And to be completely honest, for most of you here, an extra $600 a week would completely change your life. So I don't even have to ask you what over $4,000 in profit would do for you in a month. But what we have to realize is to get to that point, especially when you're scalping in the markets, you can never go broke taking profit. That's right. Small, consistent wins over a long period of time is what helped me grow this $500 account to over $5,000 in just a month. And although I'm saying a long period of time, like 1 month is not even that long. I'm just saying long because I know for some of you guys watching this video, you planned on watching this and growing your account to 6 figures within the next week or two, and that's just not going to happen. So before we do any more talking, let's get to the social proof. So this is actually my account right here on the broker that I trade on. It's actually a pretty lit broker. Not only is it a broker, but they also have their own personalized trading platform. So I do everything right from the site itself, which makes it super convenient because you guys know that's one of the things that I love about binary options was being able to set up the broker and trade using the same platform. So I don't have to link this broker to like an MT4 or an MT5 or anything like that. I trade straight from the broker itself. So this is my statements, right? You guys see here, we came back from the holidays. From Christmas, I was traveling around for Christmas and New Year's. Finally came back this week right here, but I didn't come back home and jump immediately on the charts for obvious reasons. We started trading the next week. So on Monday, January 20th is when I officially got back on the charts. And as you guys can see, if we're scrolling all the way up, the opening balance of 120 was $545. So it was supposed to be a 550 account, but I deposited with crypto. And you guys know how that goes. Now, the way that I trade, if you've been following me for some time, you know there's a few things about me. Number one, I do not trade every day. I typically only trade about 3 to 4 days out of the week. Sundays and Fridays are absolutely off limits. I don't trade on a Sunday and I don't trade on Friday. So I'm on the charts Monday through Thursday. And even though I'm on the charts Monday through Thursday, that does not mean that we have to take a trade every single day. In fact, there might even be some days where I don't even get on the charts at all. So opening balance, 545. We fast forward up about a month later, going all the way down to the bottom. And as you guys can see there, the closing balance was $5,022. Now, something key to understand in the growth of this account is the fact that I did not overtrade, I did not over leverage, and I was only typically placed in about one position a day. So you ask yourself, how do you grow a $500 account to over $5,000, not over leveraging, not over trading, and only trading once a day? Well, it's developing a strategy that revolves around consistently taking profit. So let's get into it. Now, in order for this to work, there are 3 concepts that you guys need to get familiar with, and I'm telling you, this changed everything for me. Number 1 is going to be proper risk management. Number 2 is setting a stop loss, and number 3 is learning how to correctly trail that stop. Now, there is one more thing that if you guys can't get this down, none of this is going to matter, and that is discipline. If you are not disciplined enough to stick to the plan, they will never work. So let's talk about it. So when we're talking about proper risk management, you have to know how much money you are willing to risk per trade, and it has to make sense. The way that I break it down for myself, and this might be a little risky for you guys, to me it doesn't matter as a scalper though, is that based on my total account balance, a 50 pip stop loss and losing 10 trades in a row. The reason being is because I know that the odds of me losing 10 trades in a row is very, very unlikely. unlikely. And even if we were to get close to that, when you're trading on a 1 to 2, a 1 to 3, or a 1 to 4 risk to reward, it typically only takes about 1 to 2 trades to put your account back in profit anyway. Now, I'm not going to break down to you guys my full strategy here in this video, but we are going to go over the concept of keeping calm and taking profits. Because once again, you can never go broke taking profits. So let's say we were to get an entry right around this area where we go ahead and we break not only support, but we also broke the trend line to the downside. Hypothetically speaking, if I were to enter the trade on this new candlestick right here, 5-minute time frame, my goal overall is going to be putting a 50 pip stop loss. What I typically like to do is after getting my entry, I immediately going to placing my stop loss. So we're going to bring this up. We're going to place the stop loss at 50 pips, which in this case is going to be 500 points. Because I'm trading NASDAQ and 50 pips equates to 500 points. Just very simple. So this is going to be my stop loss right up here. Now what I like to do is to make sure that I'm always solidifying profits as a scalper, I like to play a little bit risky. And this is how I do it. What I'll typically do is I'll always set a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, but I do not set a take profit. Instead, I'll go ahead, right click on the chart of TradingView or whatever platform you're on, and I will click to add an alert. Once I have my alert set for the 1-to-1, I'm going to do the same thing and I'm going to move up just a little bit. Now this one is completely up to you guys. Whether you want to do a 1-to-2, I like to do a 1 to 1.5. So in this case, it's going to be 750 points. I go ahead and place another alert at 750. And then last but not least, our 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. For you, it could either be a 1-to-2 or you can shoot straight down to 1 to 2.5. So now that we got risk manager down, we know exactly how many pips we're going to be risking, and we know what lot size we're going to be using. We went ahead, we placed our stop loss, and our stop loss is exactly where it needs to be right now. Let's move to trailing stops. So now that my alerts are set, the market begins to make its way down. So once the market comes down to a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, this is typically what I do. I open up my charts, and because we're already at a 1-to-1, I take partial profits. What this does is for me, it allows me to take profits on a trade that I'm still in, but at least this trade is no longer at its full risk potential. So if I was risking $50 on this trade and I took 25% off of the top, then now the maximum that I can lose in this trade is about $38. But 1-to-1 is not the goal. The real goal is getting down to that 1 to 1.5. Because once we get to the 1 to 1.5, what I then do is I'm going to start taking my stop loss and I'm going to move it all the way down to profit. Now, I typically like to go 5 to 10 points into profit, and what I've seen is that typically right after breaking that 1-to-1 mark, we usually get the 1 to 1.5 pretty fast. And obviously this will depend on the currency pair that you're trading, how much that pair even moves, and the volatility in the market. But if you're scalping, chances are you're trading a very high volatile pair. Why would you want to trade a slow pair while scalping in the markets? That just wouldn't make sense. So I'll move my stop loss to 5 to 10 pips in profit. This is why I do this. Because now, even if the market reverses back up, this is a guaranteed win for the day. So once we get to that 1 to 1.5, automatically, whether we hit the 1 to 2 or not, we are making money for that day. And remember the concept that we're living off of. You can never go broke taking profit. So even if for whatever reason the market decided to make its way back up and come all the way up and stop you out of that trade, guess what? Not only did you take partial profits in the beginning at the 1-to-1 and you made about $12 to $13, but the market reversed back and it took you out, but it took you out in profit again. So you're probably going to be walking away with about $20 for that trade, depending on what your lot size was. Obviously, the bigger the lot size, the bigger profit. So at this point, it's either we lost the trade completely and lost our total risk, or we have a guaranteed win. And even if it's not the full 1 to 2 and beyond that we're looking for, we're still making money for that day. Here's where it gets fun though as a scalper. You guys know me and I just can't do anything that is boring. So I proceeded to ask myself, how can I scalp the markets, guarantee profit, but also make it exciting? Well, the way that I used to trade was really black and white. And what that is whenever I would hit my goal, I would close the charts, I would be done. That would just be it for the day. And that it became a routine where it's just like every day doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And after a while, that becomes a job. Chances are most of you are here for freedom and to not have another job. So this is what I did. Once I get to a 1 to 2 risk to reward, this shit gets exciting. Because I then take the charts, I switch to the 1 minute candle, and I'll begin trailing my stops 3 to 4 candlesticks above where the market currently is. Now you might ask, well, why do I do this? Number one, I'm already up. I'm up for the day. We're making money. It's a done deal. But number two, this is what allows me to remain in the trade while securing my profits at a high level and potentially taking this trade down to the full move. And the full move could be way beyond a 1 to 2 risk to reward. It could be a freaking 1 to 7. So boom, here we have it. We crossed that 1 to 2 risk right here. This was our last alert at the 1 to 2. The markets continue to go down and I'm just trailing my stop. So I would trail it here. Next candle would open. Oh yeah, we're gonna trail it again. Next candle would open. We're gonna trail it again. And this just continues on and on and on until the markets eventually comes up and stops us out. What you guys see happen right about here. 1, 2, 3 candles, top of it, boom, we got stopped out. So instead of stopping at a 1 to 1, 50 pips, or even a 1 to 2, 100 pips, we were able to trail that down all the way to 150, making this a 150 pip move. But here's the key. Long before we even got to 150 pip, we locked in a little bit of profits at a 1 to 1 and secured full profits at a 1 to 1.5. And not only does this method absolutely work, we're going to take it to a whole nother level. I'm going to show you the very next day and what the potential is on utilizing this strategy. So this is the next day in the charts. And as you guys can see, same exact setup. We went ahead, we broke our support, we broke the trend line, the markets made its way down. I got in a little bit late, but that doesn't even matter because the amount of money that we made on this one trade was insane. So as per always, we set our parameters. We do a 1 to 1 risk to reward. I got a 50 pip stop loss and a 50 pip take profit. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set our first alert to go right there. The markets continue to go and they make our way down to a 1 to 1. Now you guys know once we hit 1 to 1, what do? We take partial profits because right after that 1 to 1, we should be moving towards the 1 to 1.5. At this point, we go ahead and we move our stops to profit. And we just went ahead and secured a guaranteed profitable day. But it doesn't stop there because as we go and make our way to a full 1 to 2 risk to reward for the day, just a few candles later, scalping the markets, boom, it didn't stop there. We make sure we're on the 1 minute candle chart and we continue to trail our stops. Now, if you guys want to do 5 candles, you can do that as well. I'm just telling you what it is that I found to work. 3 to 4 candles is my sweet spot. And we're gonna trail this baby down. As we keep going, you see at this point, we are way beyond a 1 to 2 risk to reward and the market continues to drop in our favor as we still go down just 3 candles at a time. And boom, finally the market makes its way back up, stops us out. But as you guys can see, we rode this bad boy down all the way past 240 pips. That is more than a 1 to 4 risk to reward. That means it would have to take 4 losses to take out 1 trade. Now we could have played it safe and we could have just hopped out the trade at a 1 to 2 risk to reward, but that just ain't how I work. And if you guys enjoyed this video and want a more in-depth strategy on exactly how it is that I trade and what it is that I look for, you're gonna want to make sure that you subscribe and turn those notifications on, because not only do we make trading super simple, fun, and easy to learn, but we do it 100% for free here on this channel. Click the video right here on the screen because YouTube believes that you will enjoy it. And until next time, guys, this is your boy Rico, aka RockStarrFX. I'm out. Peace.